Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing something different. So I can't say everyday makeup routine, but an occasional makeup routine when I do feel like I do want to wear makeup. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first I like to moisturize my face, and I'm using the Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer with sunscreen. Alright, after that is done, I'm going to actually keep rubbing that in because it's still a little bit wet. So after I put on moisturizer, if I'm looking down this way, it's because I have all my makeup in a little caddy. If I do feel like I'm extremely over dry, I use some of this Mario Badescu, I don't know how to say that. The skincare, the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love this stuff. Okay, and then I go on to primer. I like to let my primer set so it's not like wet feeling or like catches on to my foundation. So I'm going to be using the Professional Pore Primer by Benefit Cosmetics. After that's done, I'm going to actually start with my brows, and I'm going to today use the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Ebony, because I'm going to be brushing up my brows. So I just start down here. Brush it a little bit. And then after I do the bottom, I like to, I don't know why, but I like to brush my hairs down so I can see like my natural curve that I have there. And then that's when I'll do like my top. And then I kind of just fill in the end. I don't do too much to the front, just because I don't want it to look like too much going on over here. But I will do like a couple strokes just so when I brush it out, it all looks even. And then now I'm just gonna go do the other eyebrow off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have the eyebrows kind of like filled in the way I want to, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I'm going to be using that just to clean up my brows. And then I just start from over here, carving out my eyebrow. I do 2 more smaller dots on the top. use a brow gel, and I use the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and I'm just using the clear one. So that brow is done. I'm gonna clean this one up and then put some brow gel, and I'll come back to finish or to start like my eyeshadow next. Okay, I'm back. So my eyebrows are all set and done, and now I'm going to be starting with my eyes. So like I said before, I did use the Tarte Shape Tape to prime my eyes. I use that as a primer, and then I just set it with some setting powder. And what I'm going to be doing now, or what I'm going to be using, is the Dose of Colors, this is the Minnie Mouse palette, and this is what it looks like. So very neutral and pinky kind of shades. And I'm going to get these Morphe brushes that I have. They don't have any numbers on it, but I do know it's in the rose gold Morphe eye set pack, and I think it came with 6 or 7 brushes. So those are the ones I'm using. So the first one I'm going to be using is this big fluffy brush. Kind of looks like that, and I'm gonna be going into the color Forever Friends as my transition shade, and it's this taupey brown one right here. I'll be taking a little bit of that and using that in the crease and above the crease of my eye. I think this is the blush of the palette, but I'm gonna use the Hello Girly blush part of the palette, this one right over here, and I'm gonna focus that more in my crease. So I'm gonna change my brush. I'm gonna actually take this one, this blending fluffy brush right here. I'm gonna take some of that Hello Girly and put it into the crease of my eye. And I'm switching from like an angled upwards, kind of like I have the brush kind of angled upwards to get the top of the crease, and then I go like more for like a straight to get like right in the crease. And then I'm gonna go back to that other brush that still has the taupey color and kind of clean up the top and blend it out nicely. Oh yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with this shadow brush. It's this just flat shadow brush, and I'm gonna go into the color Glam Girl. It's this one right over here. It's kind of like a peachy tone to it. It has a little bit of shimmer, so let's see how that one comes out. And then I'm going to be putting that on my lid. And I'm going to take back that fluffy brush right here. Take a little more of the Hello Girly and kind of go back into my crease and blend that back out. And then go back to again with that taupey color. So now that I've done that, I'm going to do my other eye off of camera, and then we're gonna finish up with the rest of my makeup. Okay, so now both of my eyes are done. And I'm gonna move on to my foundation. I use the Born This Way Undetectable Coverage, medium to full coverage foundation. And I'm in the shade Nude. And this is, I mean, I think everybody kind of knows what this one is about. Sorry, I was looking for a mirror. And then for this part, I know it's weird, just because I don't want to mess up my eyebrows, I always take like a little bit and then like go around my eyebrow with my finger. So a little bit of the foundation that I lay in kind of just... So I'm gonna take this not that one, this brush, this big fluffy brush, and these brushes came from Amazon. It was like one of the first pack of brushes that I got. They're just like synthetic face brushes, so I'm gonna be using this big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into my Cover FX translucent powder. Put a little bit on the, I said a little bit and I poured a lot. A little bit onto the cap. So I'm going to be taking this EcoTools double-sided brush. It has more of like a liner brush on one side and then like a longer flat brush, fluffier kind of on the other side. So I'm using that fluffier side and take more of that Glam Girl in the palette, the one that we put all over our lid. And I'm going to take that underneath the lower lash line. That's bright. And probably rub it out a little bit because it is really bright. Brighter than what I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that taupey brown, the Forever Friends in the palette, and kind of go over in the inner corner, or actually just go over it. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to bronzer. Hoola bronzer from Benefit Cosmetics, and then I'm gonna take this, where's the brush I had? I lost the brush. This one. This is in that Amazon pack that I was telling, the synthetic pack, and it's a fluffier brush, but it's more flat at the top, and I'm gonna just dip in there and kind of bronze up my cheek area and my forehead to bring back some color to my face. And then I just take, I don't know why I do this. I think I just like a little bit color on my nose. I don't know. Take the same brush and I put more bronzer and I kind of just go 1, 2 little swipey doos on the sides of my nose and like a little bit on the bottom. I don't know. And then I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush, the one that we had the powder on, and kind of just like diffuse it a little. And then I love blush. I try the Hello Girly one in this palette, and I'm gonna be using another Amazon brush that has, these brushes are so old the hairs are coming out of it. I'm gonna use this angled fluffy brush and pick up some of, oh, with the big brush a lot of powder comes up. Okay, so, and then just put this on the apples of my cheeks and kind of bring it up a little bit. I like to look a little bit blushy, I don't know why. And I like a blushed nose, so I'll take a little bit of it and just go over my nose, and I'll go back again with my handy dandy big fluffy brush. I'm gonna do highlighter, and this is my favorite highlighter. It's from Makeup Geek and it's in the shade Nightlight, and I recently dropped it and it was a very sad day because this is what it looks like now. My poor highlighter. Don't even ask me how I did it, but I did it and I'm very upset about it. I'm just gonna go for a more subtle kind of highlight moment. Oh, bad decision, I shouldn't have done that. So I would show you guys me dipping into this, but it's literally falling apart on me. So I'll just take it on my fan brush and I'll just put it right up here. And then that's when I'll go in with the eyeshadow brush, the fluffy brush. And then I'll like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then I like to use the same highlighter that I use on my face for the inner corner of my eyes and then my brow bone. So I'm going to be taking this Morphe from that eyeshadow pencil kit. This pointy brush, like a pencil, almost like a pencil brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna put it into the inner corners of my eyes. Looking good. And then I take that same brush, grab a little bit more, and then I put it right here on the brown bone, just lightly. So I'm going to move on to my lashes, and I've been starting to use the Bad Gal Bang. I just got a tester tube, one of the sample sizes, because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. And I'm gonna just put this on my lashes. I'm gonna put a little bit, I don't dip that back in, but I'm gonna just put a little bit on my lower lash. I said a little bit and then I went for a lot. Okay, and then after that's done, I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus little travel size one because I ran out of my big one. And I'm just gonna set my face. I love this stuff. It smells so good. And that's pretty much my everyday makeup. That's my look. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, and down in the comment section, comment what video I should do next. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye.